All right, what's good, y'all? What's good? My last stream ended abruptly. It was ridiculous, by the way. It was absolutely ridiculous. Hold up. Hold up, you guys. I actually wanted to watch this game with y'all because I did not watch it.
I started a business to give old clothes a new life. And Chase has supported me from the beginning.
Do you ever think that your life as a parent feels like a juggling act?
Freaking ads, you guys.
With Purdue Global, the juggling
These
act
ads, you guys,
just
are
got
ridiculous.
easier.
Shut up.
Because Purdue Global...
And we welcome you into H-Town. We are literally in the final days of the NBA regular season, and there's still so much to be decided. In Houston, the Rockets are trying to lock in, but he's back and doing battle once again in this next McDaniels working on Thompson. Faded away. Tough shot is good.
A really tough move for Jaden.
His Rockets knocked out in round one. This is Barrington getting the steal. Barrington!
I don't know who you are, bro.
On national TV, the steal and the dunk.
Stepping all over my Udoka read. This is Durant pull up Jay. No one in the NBA this season. Jaden McDaniels typically an Iron Man. Same thing for Anthony Edwards. Both missing significant time with knee injuries as Sengun knocks down the short hook.
Does such a good job of using his body, continuing to spin.
DiVincenzo long range. Hook shots made this year. Edwards now and Durant fires a three, left it short. Rebound Thompson ahead to Durant. Durant with the flush.
KD gets the run out after the contest on Ant to get the easy dunk and flush.
That shit out of
Anderson with the pull-up J. Pocket pass to Sengun. Sengun stripped, got it back. Triple team. Dump
pass. That's a good pass, man.
Gravity.
That's a good ass pass.
And here comes Sengun the other way. Inside Thompson.
And dunk. The man's probably one of the best cutters in the NBA.
Nice recognizing those things. We also consulted Nikola Jokic.
Wow, my goodness. Took off. Durant.
Got a little run in the middle of January. He played a little bit of time for
Some opportunity as Durant. Easy money.
He's not missing, man. He's like
6 points, 3 of 3 for Barrington. This is Thompson.
Robinson.
Just need a 3-point shot
and free throws made. So
all it is 3-point shot.
teams ticking up.
Pull up right in his face, Jaden. Can't do nothing about that.
KD lifts the Rockets to a 4-point advantage. 1,001 points this season for Kevin Durant.
Buckets.
Bull in transition, but nice to see him spot up for 3.
Had 5 3-pointers Wednesday against Orlando.
That's a nice little screen, man. Basically a screen for KD.
Start tonight, 3 of 4 shooting for Kyle Anderson. This is Thompson going glass inside.
Just don't want to jinx it.
With the
That dude is fucking different, bro.
Quick trigger to sumo swish. Wolves on top.
Why is my shit?
The athleticism for Min Thompson is ridiculous.
Bro, no.
Durant.
Bro,
Going at Shannon, faded away. It's just unreal. 10-second difference, shot game clock. The Sumo hits the accelerator, lays it up and in. Great move. Thompson with the handle. Game clock winding down. 5 seconds. Durant, red hot in the opening quarter.
Man's always open at the rim, bro.
Well, bright future ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
He's been going in a little longer. There's a slight concern as Berenger gets a lob from Jalen Clark. The Timberwolves outscoring the Rockets 16-4 in bench points. The Rockets also so far 0 for 3 from downtown. The bench
Gobert ain't here or Julius Randle, by the way.
Maybe areas of concern.
And I don't think I've seen Nas Reed one bit. The Rockets are playing all their best players.
Or Reed Shepard, that's offensive. It's on the board.
He said, "What the hell you guys doing?"
Clippers
Timeout.
taking place right now as
Also, Clark.
Midcourt steal. Just got it over the rim. His teammates will get on him about that one, but he got it over the rim.
Great defense and just full bore. Jalen Clark gets two.
Great defensive player in college at UCLA.
Run something.
Defensive player of the year.
Pull up, Mitty Summit.
Outside the
Going for three.
Pump fake. Driving.
Nice finish.
Another one with him getting some play time.
Edwards got it back. They caught a body.
Size, the shooting window always open over your shoulder like that.
Nice bounce pass. Deshae with the finish.
Tell you what, he's bringing a great element of a role player that can catch the ball and do some other things, finishing around the rim nicely.
Oh my goodness!
Thompson with the finish.
All right, Thompson's going to catch being on the floor to make plays.
Thompson averaging 20 points, shooting 60% from the floor in his last 5 outings. This is Anderson giving Şengün a little dose of his own medicine. Very Şengün-like from slow-mo. 57-0.
Going to the rack and then got the ball. Ooh, Mitty.
Two different speeds. Thompson with
A couple jumpers so far. One in the paint and that
toss it
mid-range.
up. McDaniels made the catch and lays it in. High degree of difficulty on the feed and catch. It's been big this season for Minnesota. This is Durant.
It's fast to the point.
With the throwdown.
Great
Rockets, you're only up.
Timing.
You're down 2 points
that you did and has the
like
mentality that you did. And once you find that like-mindedness, you bond with one another.
He's the second quarter. Knocked down 3 threes already. What's the fourth?
Wow.
Keep it low-key hoop,
my
y'all.
scouting report officially. That's 4 threes for Terrence Shannon here in the first half.
Yeah. I didn't see the report.
Durant, nice pass. Shepard, boom. Thompson, he's been brilliant in the first 2 quarters. Oh, the
And again?
finish.
24 and a half.
24 points in the first half. What's opened up for you on the offensive end?
Yeah, just trying to get downhill, get to my spots.
Both.
A great setup on the weak side. They ran the double away and all the attention forced to that side. Kevin with the timely backdoor as Şengün delivers.
DiVincenzo on the move. Tough angle, got the leg.
Lessons learned from how he defended Şengün in the first half.
McDaniels up and in.
Got pushed just a little bit as well.
McDaniels on a pogo.
Damn.
Stick out of nowhere.
Damn.
Wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready for Jaden to take off like that, but impressive drive for him.
That was nasty.
Pass.
Nice little fake. Got Berenger in the air and put it through.
Another interior pass, just good timing on the cut. Great when the big man is in trail in that kind of position. Deshae picks up two.
McDaniels forced to kick it out. Extra pass. Edwards. Nitty.
bucket.
That looks healthy there. Attack the closeout and get into a sweet spot. Pull up jumper.
Third field goal for Edwards. He has 9 points. Durant. Tough shot. Just an impossible touch from Kevin Durant. Edwards.
Good pass.
Tight inside to Berger, who scooped it up.
Couldn't hold the ball. Shoot to the men. Oh, good pass to the bar.
First points off turnovers tonight for Houston. Just one of the more vocal guys as Shingon beat that up off the window.
He's attacking the rim. That boy nice, man. He just needs a jumper, bro. I swear, that's all he needs is a freaking jumper.
Your attention to rebounding the ball is still massive.
Best offensive rebounding team in the NBA. How about
Okay, KD.
Has a lot of fans out there. And I'll tell you what, I have so many crossword words from Mark Jones. Thankfully.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I want to say this about Anthony Edwards. That dude improved his jumper so much from college to like the last couple years, the way he's been shooting the three. That boy knows.
Doing the Merle Regal crossword. Thank you, Mark Jones.
91-88. Durant, elbow jumper.
Mitty's going in, bro.
Get busy in this one. In the lane, the hezzy. He's unreal. Durant with 27.
Oh my goodness, another three.
We've got a shootout in
Talking
H-Town.
shit.
But number 10 comes
Oh,
through.
Bones isn't playing either. Goodness gracious.
Good
pass.
Thompson throwing it
And then
down.
just cut to the rim. Somehow always open at the rim.
The NBA regular season, we've got a good one in Houston. Shepard bombs away. Sumu hit the turbo button. Now will decelerate and kick it out to Shannon. Shannon, hard drive.
Nice pass.
To Conley.
Open Conley. It's going to be a game down the stretch, y'all.
Thompson in the lane. Puts it up this year. DiVincenzo in the lane.
Oh, now my stuff acting stupid again. Hold up, y'all. What's that smell?
This here for Dante with Ant off the floor. Good aggressiveness here for Dante with Ant off the floor, trying to initiate offense himself.
Wolves with 6 players in double figures.
And then with another bucket at the rim. Goodness gracious.
34 for Thompson.
They turn off from not being fogged.
DiVincenzo.
Dante 3-1.
Great response to quick.
Oh, here comes the ad, bro. These guys in their freaking ads, bro.
What's the fastest way to the pier?
Tie game.
Such a great skill to have.
6 most 3-pointers made in the NBA this season for DiVincenzo. This is Shingun. In the lane, good position. The hook. Too easy.
It's the kind of move I'm talking about.
Post it up for a minute. Steven said no. Look up.
What a play by Jaden McDaniels.
Don't even come to the screen. Let him ISO.
Relentless on the attack, and this is the guy to do it.
Anderson blocked by Kogi. Anderson
Good finish, and it's not even in the game. They're on the run.
And incredible hands in the last.
On tomorrow, Sunday, the regular season finale, where all the seating will be.
Monty?
DiVincenzo. High arcing Trey. JD now on the move. Penetrating. Finger.
Nice finish,
He's got 31.
Josh Okogie
31 and you're down.
pulling Mike Conley out of the helper spot on the baseline, literally just pulling him out of the way for Kevin to go
Clock
get that
run,
layup.
Minnesota 123. Houston 116. Shannon penetrates.
Oh my God!
Reckless abandon.
Helper spot on the baseline, literally just pulling him out to go get that layup.
Why is Tate slow ass in the game guarding?
Minnesota 123.
That guy is
Houston
the power
116.
forward at 6'5". Goodness gracious!
With reckless abandon.
God. Oh my God. Get Deshae Tate bum ass out the game, but holy shit. Holy shit.
Terrence Shannon, a train on the tracks.
Blew
and
by
not
him, just
slowing
dunked
down
on
that
their head.
locomotive.
That's a big three. Only down 6 now.
He's got 16. His second three of the ball game.
Still a game.
We have a 6-point ball game.
And Ant trying to come back in the game.
Edwards and DeSumo will check in next dead ball for Minnesota. Şengün will check in for the Rockets. Shannon.
Oh my goodness. That brother can hoop, bro. He needs minutes.
Once again in attack mode.
Goodness gracious.
23
for the young
Shannon
brother.
Jr. And this
Hands going to the rim. That was an offensive foul. That was a block. Nice bucket.
Minnesota playing without several key players. 7-point advantage over the Rockets on the
Jump
second
hook.
night of the
5-point game, 3 minutes.
Got appropriately named here in Houston.
Here's
That's an
DeSumo.
easy right up in there. You find it. Can't leave that long. That's an easy shot.
Outside Durant.
KD.
Off the heel of Kogi. Bounces it over to Şengün. Şengün inside. McDaniels back to Edwards now. Edwards on the drive.
Step back bucket. That's Ant for you. Game time.
End to Houston's 8-game win streak. Thompson
Time for him to get 40.
has been tremendous tonight. A career high 41, but not enough.
Got 40, but y'all lost.
Minnesota, shorthanded, comes into Houston.
Brother, they were missing Bones Highland, Julius Randle, Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert. That's 4 role players. And they just put Terrence Shannon out there. And he just kicked their ass with 23 points. He straight cooked their ass with 23 points, y'all. He was cooking. Jesus Christ, they were getting fried, man. You guys, can we talk about this dumb shit I saw like yesterday? The Celtics could look at trading Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown for Giannis Antetokounmpo this summer. What? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What? What? I'm not trading Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown for nobody. Are you guys mentally okay? Are you guys serious? You guys think the Celtics are going to trade any of their best 2 players, all NBA type guys that both could be great, for Giannis? Fuck F Giannis. Brother, yo, I want to say this. I would say Giannis. The hold on. Let's hold on. I got to look at this. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let's go to this right here. Hold up. Let's layer through this dumb.
Well, right now they're feeling great about what.
You had the report that perhaps maybe there's a world in which the Celtics and Giannis join forces, but in doing that, you'd have to give up one of the Jays, a Brown or a Tatum. How realistic is this?
It's funny. Michelle, you got good instincts. Like I wrote that thing, and listen, we pick and choose when you decide to share stuff that you've heard. And that's a tricky one because, like, how realistic is it? Well, right now they're feeling great about what they're doing. Historically, they are a group that you could argue they pursue every superstar who's available.
No, they freaking don't. The Pelicans wanted Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum when they weren't as good as they are now. And they said, we'll pass. They could have got Anthony Davis in his prime. 2019, after the 2019 season, you guys. They could have traded Jaylen Brown for Kawhi. They could have traded Jaylen Brown for a bunch of guys. You know what? Every time it came down to it, they thought this is a bad idea. Jaylen Brown's going to be great someday. They could have traded Jason Tatum for Anthony Davis. Jaylen Brown or JT for Anthony Davis. They could have traded Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart and assets for Anthony Davis, and they said, we'll pass. And this is when they had Kyrie Irving was about to be a free agent. They could have said, Kyrie, stay here. We got Anthony Davis and Jaylen Brown on your team. And they're like, we're not going to do that. We'll keep it the young guys. And it was a smart decision. There's been so many times where we thought Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, one of them might get traded, mostly Jaylen Brown. And you know what happened, you guys? Nothing. They're not, if they're smart, I wouldn't trade them to until they're in their late 30s. I'm not trading these guys off my team, bro. I'm sorry. Ever since they came in the league, they've been in conference finals and competing. I would not trade any of these two guys, bro. I think the only person I'd really trade Jaylen Brown or Tatum for is like Jokic, but Jokic's in his 30s, so I don't know if I'd even do that. But, maybe Victor Wembanyama. If one of those two if the Spurs said I wanted one of them two, yeah, you guys can get the hell out of here. But that's pretty much Victor Wembanyama, and that's pretty much it. There's not another player I would trade the Jays for anybody. And I'm a Laker fan. It'd be idiotic to trade Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. Two-way wings. One guy, Jason Tatum, that came off an Achilles injury that is balling right now. He's playing good basketball. Jaylen Brown, who's going to be first team All-NBA or second team? Really? I'm going to trade that? No. Please stop. That's when people need to shut the fuck up. Is when I see stuff like this, that's when people need to shut up, bro. I bookmarked this so fast yesterday, you guys. It wasn't even funny. This was I was supposed to talk about this yesterday, but I was so tired. This is the dumbest thing I've seen. Let's keep going.
Well, that's just kind of how their front office is wired, with Brad Stevens leading the way.
He said, and guys, he said that like they've traded Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. Like they've never traded those guys. They really don't try that hard to trade their best two players. But let's keep going.
And then so you look at it and go, wait a minute, they're winning games. Why would they even consider this? Well, like that's just the league. And so I think it's a matter of how do the playoffs go? Because you're obviously correct that one of the Jays would have to go. And I think even some of this interest in the past has been born out of the fact like they didn't know that Jaylen Brown was gonna level up like he has and have the kind of year that he has.
You know how you guys do that? Because you guys never traded Jaylen Brown. Boston could have traded Jaylen Brown before, and they said, let's not do it. They have not traded Jaylen Brown, so they're not trading him for Giannis, bro. I will not trade Jaylen Brown for anybody, bro. I mean, no. I wouldn't trade those two guys unless it's Victor Wembanyama, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe Cooper Flagg in like 2 years. That's like another conversation. Like if you're telling me I could have Jaylen Brown or 21-year-old, 20-year-old Cooper Flagg, that's when the conversation is like, yeah, give me Cooper Flagg. But in reality, they're not trading the Jays, bro. Please stop the bullshit.
So, we got to see how the postseason goes. If they're raising the trophy again, then obviously this noise, however much noise there is going to completely go away. If they get bounced in the second round, then like any other team in that spot, they're going to look at the landscape.
Man, can you imagine if they win the championship after all that turnover and everything?
Yeah, I whoever putting out these rumors, bro, just sound dumb. I think this is it was a boring day yesterday, and they put that dumb shit out because that just sounds stupid as hell, bro. I can't stand seeing dumb stuff like this and thinking I'm supposed to take them seriously. Like, I'm supposed to take people seriously saying they should trade Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum if they get advanced to the second round. Bro, shut up. Shut up, bro. I don't. Number one, I don't see Boston losing to anybody in the East. Initially, I said the Cavs were my favorites until Jason Tatum came back. I think it was before the Cavs traded for Harden. It was me. I said the Knicks. Then I said the Cavs when the Cavs got Harden. Then when Jason Tatum came back, and he's been playing well. But even before then, I said the Celtics. So in my opinion, Boston. I don't see Boston losing to anybody in the East. Joel Embiid's hurt. The Knicks, we know what the Knicks are. You didn't beat them last year fully healthy, so I don't want to hear that. Cavs are pretty good. Who else is in the East? Raptors. They're not talking about the Pistons. I don't think they're ready to do anything in the conference. Honestly, I honestly expect the Pistons. No hate, you guys. No hate. Don't try to hate me. I could see the Pistons losing in the second round to the freaking Cavs easy in like 6. I don't think they're ready yet. I think they need I think they got Jalen Duren and Cade. They need to trade for one more like star wing or close to it, and I think they'll be contenders. But until the Pistons get that, they're not ready, bro. They're not ready. And then just stop with just stop with this bullshit. These bullshit type of rumors. This is straight bullshit. This is April Fool's. I don't know. It's not real, bro. I'm sorry. That just sounds dumb. And then again, I want to talk about Cooper Flagg again, you guys. In April, Cooper Flagg is averaging 33, 8, and 5 on 47 for field, 44 from the three-point line, and 94 for the free throw line. It said, pledge allegiance to the flag. And you're telling me this is not the rookie of the year, bro? Really? Y'all gonna really try to lie about it? Really? The last 10 games, Cooper Flagg is averaging 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steals, and then Khan's averaging 14, 5, and 3 on 39%. You're telling me Khan's rookie of the year, bro? Really? You guys are really going to try to say with a straight face that Cooper doesn't deserve rookie of the year, and you're going to try to put the team record, the Mavericks who haven't been trying to win since AD was there, like, that team is not trying to win, you guys. I'm sorry. That team is not trying to win. So cut out the bullshit with the Cooper Flagg, Khan-Knueppel. You know which one you'd rather have. You'd rather have Cooper Flagg. If you're telling me you'd rather have Khan-Knueppel over Cooper Flagg, I would want you drug tested immediately. And I'm not joking. I would literally think you're on crack or something. Like, you don't know basketball. One's had a chance to be one is I think is going to be generational. One I think is going to be like Klay Thompson, a really good basketball player, all NBA third team, maybe 1 year type of guy. But he's not going to be that type of offensive talent that Cooper is. No. It says Aisha claims NBA star Anthony Edwards intentionally hid assets to avoid child support decision in California. Ma'am, I don't even think you're from California. I literally don't think you're even in California. Like, your kid is not, like, the women, the shit y'all be doing when you guys get pregnant by an NBA player and you move to Cali is the funniest shit. You guys move to Cali because you want your child support to come up. You know how pathetic that is? That's freaking pathetic. You guys are so money hungry that you let a dude, I'm in you. I didn't say the word, but I don't know how to say the word. None of you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the wording, but you let a dude clap you when you know he's in a relationship because you want a kid, you want child support money, and then you go to California when none of you two are from California, and you are not from Cali, bro. You're not from Cali, bro. You never lived in Cali. And then you go out there and move out there with your baby to say I'm from California. Shit's so fucking pathetic, bro. I'm sorry. It's pathetic, bro. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Ooh, it's embarrassing, bro. Oh my goodness. It is embarrassing, bro. It is pathetic, actually. Bobby Marks puts out this type of stuff every year where he shows the team and their draft picks and their free agents. The Brooklyn Nets, you guys, their next draft pick in 2027 is a swap, I think, with the Rockets. This team right here is going to be garbage next year, point blank. I don't know what Brooklyn can do to improve their team if they only have $30 million in salary cap and then you're paying Michael Porter Jr. a good amount of money, Nick Claxton, and then you got a lot of young guys on your team. Ben Sarv has potential. Nolan Trayer has potential. Igor has potential. Drake Powell has potential. Denny Wolf has potential. But your team is not good, and you have 2 second-round picks and a top 3 pick. I don't think there's any way Brooklyn's going to be good next year unless they sign some stud with their $30 million, or they trade somebody that's making some money to a team that could use a player. And I just don't know a way Brooklyn is good next year. Like, look at this roster. Terrence Mann and Noah Clowney? Igor's not even that great. He's a chance to be good. Michael Porter's a good scorer. Nick Claxton's a decent bench player starter. But look at these guys. Like Zaire Williams, Malachi Smith, Darion Sharper. I would like him on my team. EJ Liddell. Like, a lot of these guys are not doing shit next year. And Brooklyn is Let's go into the video, Let's go into this video. Hold up. Let's actually go to this video. If I can click it. I want to hear what Bobby Marks has to say about this team. Because I don't think Brooklyn is good at all. Oh my gosh, you guys, another fucking ad. Another ad.
Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, ultra smooth taste, just 29 calories.
Hey, let's get out there.
Stay in the game with Michelob Ultra Zero.
All right, a happy Thursday. Hopefully everyone is doing great out there. We have not done, I don't think we've done any videos since the for the 10 lottery at the end of the year, sometime in June. And then we put a video out for every team. So we will start with the Brooklyn Nets. Reminded, we're doing this on Thursday. I think it can certainly change where the Nets are in the lottery. Right now, they are at 3, 33, and 43. That's kind of their pick. So they could be. I was looking this up. They could have a top 3 pick for the first time since Derek Favors when I was there in 2010. That was after that terrific 12-70 year. Haven't drafted number 1 since Kenyon Martin. I was there also. That was 2000. So Brooklyn is certainly in a position to get a high draft pick if luck comes their way. Let's look at it first. We'll kind of do this by line, kind of how the article are. The free agents, Ochai Agbaji, Josh Minot has a team option. Deron Sharp and Zaire Williams has team options. And then Jalen Wilson, EJ Liddell, Tyson Etienne, and Channing Johnson all are restricted free agents. I opened the article up, and I don't want to offend Nets fans when I say this, but I would say that if I was evaluating the Nets, if I came from the outside, I would probably equate them to an expansion team based on how their roster is built. And I say that in a flattering way because I think when you look at the circumstances, a lot of this, I think all of this was done by design. You go back to 2024, certainly the ability to reacquire your picks from Houston that was sent in the James Harden trade, which is 25 and 26. And then you traded Mikal Bridges to the Knicks, and you basically built up all your draft equity here. When you do that, and you go out and reacquire your picks, certainly how the lottery odds, and we're going to hear a lot about that in the next couple weeks here as far as what type of reform is going. The lottery and the ability to lose games and to bottom out in the standings gives you the best opportunity to rebuild your roster with high draft picks here. And that is certainly how the Nets have been able to do it. It certainly backfired a little bit last year as far as where Brooklyn was picking at the end of the day, not in the top 5. But here it gives the Nets an option to, or the optionality to get a potential franchise player, a potential player that has all NBA.
And I'll do say this as Bobby Marks talks more about the Brooklyn Nets. I want there's a lot of teams that have a chance to get a generational talent franchise player. I want a lot of these teams in the East to get in the top 4. Like I'm cool with the Pacers, Nets. I want a lot of Eastern Conference guys to go. I want the AJ, Darren Peterson, Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson, Cam Boozer, Darius Acuff, guys after that. I would love it for the top 4 guys. I hope 3 or all 4 of them guys go to the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference is stacked as is. I'm cool if Dallas jumps and they get a top 5, top 4 pick. That's cool. But I want the Eastern Conference to get a lot of studs. I want the Pacers to get AJ or Darren. I want the Knicks to get someone. I want all these trash teams in the East to just get young stars because the Western Conference has too much talent already. Like, most All-NBA guys I feel like come from the West to begin with. I don't want it to continue to be like that. And we already got Cooper Flagg and Wembanyama in the West. Like, go to the East. Darren Peterson and AJ and Cam, all you guys can go to the East for all I care. Like, literally all of you can go to the East. And I'll be happy. Now, it sucks I got to watch you early at 4, but I'd rather watch you than you go to the West, and the West is already so stacked. Like, please, just go to the Eastern Conference. Please, don't let a lot of West guys, don't let Sacramento and who else? Utah. I don't want those teams getting the top 4, bro. I really don't.
Skill level here. I mean, you guys know the names: Debanza, Boozer, Peterson, Acuff. The list goes on. This is a really strong draft, and they're going to get good value at pick 33, probably 43 too. So that is kind of where the Nets are as far as where they're.
And for the Brooklyn, you have to ace it. Whoever you get in this draft, let's say you drop to 4 or 5, or you're in the top 3, you have to ace it with the guy you draft. And then if you draft in the second round 2 guys, you're going to draft one of those guys to be NBA players. And one of them could be suck and not good. That's cool. But you need to produce talent with your draft picks. And your last draft was so bad. Igor, those guys got talent, bro. But I would have traded some of those picks, bro. I'm sorry. Those guys did not impress me at all this year. None of them. Nolan, Igor showed some shooting ability. Ben Sarif, Drake, that team is whatever. Like, that team is whatever.
They are the youngest team in the NBA. We all know they finished last year. They kept all 5 picks. There is certainly optionality as far as to move back in the draft based on where the lottery is going. But where they are, as I said, a kind of a lottery team. That is somewhat reminds me of an expansion team just based on how young this roster is. Really, your only veterans are Michael Porter Jr. and you have Nick Claxton on this group, Terrence Mann here. Brooklyn is in a position to go out and use cap space again this offseason. Last year, Nets fans got mad at me because I said they were in a leader in the clubhouse with draft picks and cap space, which was true. That doesn't mean that just because you're in a leader of the clubhouse, you're going to go out and dramatically improve your roster and sign big-time free agents. Last year, they went out and used that cap space. Terrence Mann, night of the draft, they picked up a first. They went out and got Michael Porter Jr. and they get that Denver pick in 2032. Yeah. That is basically how the Nets went about using their room. I would say it's a little bit different maybe this offseason. It's certainly not a great free agent class, but I do think there is an uptick to accelerate this rebuild a little bit than in prior years. Because of the odds as far as moving forward with the lottery, but most important, the Nets do not control their first round pick in 2027.
Which I've already said because I remember when they were able to get back their pick in 2025 and 26. I literally saw that they still didn't get their pick back from 27. They were able to get back some assets because they traded Mikal Bridges and they said, you know what, Rockets, can we get back some of our picks? Cool. But you don't got next year's pick. So you're Terrence Mann and shit. You guys need to trade some of those guys for some really good basketball players. Use your cap space and sign one really good basketball player. I wouldn't say to sign 3 guys with $10 million. I'd say sign someone that's good for 30. Maybe even trade MPJ for someone that's really good since he's making like $40 million. Just do something different. Like, please do something different. Improve your basketball team. Because the team is not good.
All right, a happy Thursday. Hopefully everyone is doing great out there.
Okay, Bobby, I don't want to hear that. Now, let's talk about the Chicago Bulls, you guys. Hold up. The Chicago Bulls have the most cap space in the league. They have the odds for the 10th pick in the draft. They have $63 million in cap space. They better spend some money and get some players, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They got Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, Isaac Okoro, Matthias, Jalen Smith. Hold up. Their free agents are Nick Richards, Colin Sexton, Anthony Simons, Sabali, Zach Collins, Leonard Miller, Mac McClung, Yuki. Yeah, respectfully, all those guys can go. I would maybe try to bring back. All these guys can go. Honestly, all these guys can go. $63 million. You're gonna have 3 picks in the next draft, and if the Bulls want to be decent next year, you got the cap space to take on some players. You want to get some players with cap space, and the Bulls could even take some guys that teams don't want for more cap space and take a first-round pick, a protected first-round pick. The Bulls have a chance to be decent next year. But I just don't know what they're trying to do. Whoever's been in charge of basketball decisions for this Bulls team recently has been dumb. Their team, this team that is picking 10th has Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, Rob Dillingham, Anthony Simons, Colin Sexton. Like, I don't understand why they did all those trades at the deadline to take back so many guards. Like, I don't even know why the team took Anthony Simons and Colin Sexton. Like, those guys should be competing for playoffs right now. Like, it's unfortunate that their season is done. I would have loved to see those guys on playoff teams. Playoff teams, not trash-ass Bulls teams. And then the Dallas Mavericks, they don't have cap space at all. They have projected the 7th pick. 30th pick is from OKC, so they'll have 2 first-round picks in the pick 48. Kyrie, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, PJ, Daniel Gafford. They have Clay, Ryan Nembhard, AJ Johnson, Derek Lively, Caleb Martin, Najee Marshall. What do the Mavericks do this offseason? I hope that if there's a team that jumps, I hope it's Dallas, because I love what Cooper Flagg has done this year. I think he's one of the better prospects to come into the league for a long time. I think he's been absolutely amazing as a rookie, averaging 21, 7, and 4, basically. I want to see him paired up with a star. The only guy I don't want to see him with is pretty much AJ, because I think AJ needs the ball a lot. He's a great talent, great scorer, mid-range. That's probably the only guy I don't want to see Cooper Flagg paired up with. Everybody else, Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, I would love to see those guys with Cooper Flagg. Darius Acuff, if they stay at 7 or if they're in the 6-7 range, please get Darius Acuff. Get rid of Kyrie. I want to see the Mavericks being eventually good. I think his game's gonna improve a lot next year and the year after. And the fact that Cooper's barely 19, he's gonna be 19 and 20 next season, and then 2021 his 3rd year. Like, you have some time, but Cooper wants to win, so you don't have all of your time. You need to produce some wins, some talent. It says you have a $20 million trade exception. You have the non-tax $15 million. You know, Chris Middleton, the free agent. Yeah, I wouldn't re-sign any of those guys at this point. Brandon Williams, maybe. Ryan Nembhard, maybe. Bagley's actually been pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I would let pretty much all these guys go, but like one of the guards. And then, like I said, you got 3 picks in the draft. Draft some NBA players. Draft some good young role players. You got 3 draft picks. Draft some role players, and then you got the $20 million trade exception. Use that to try to pick up a stud. Is anybody else? Anybody else right here? Just 3 teams? Yeah, those teams aren't that. Yeah, okay. Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies, you guys, have 2 draft picks in the top 18. 6th pick, 17th pick, the 32 pick in the draft. The real question, you guys. The real question, you guys, is John Morant's on the team. They have Jalen Wells, Cedric Outward, Santi Aldama. Zach Edey's been hurt pretty much the whole season. They have a bunch of young guys, a bunch of young guards. They have Scottie Pippen Jr., Walter Clayton Jr., Cam Spencer, Ty Jerome. That is too many point guards. KCP. Then they got Gigi Jackson, Brandon Clark, Max Prosper, Taylor Hendricks, Taj Gibson. Like, this team has a lot of point guards, guys that are not wings. They have John Morant, who's still on their basketball team. What do you do? If the Memphis draft 6, 17, and 32, what do they do in the draft? I think that's another team that can take Darius Acuff. They could draft a guard. There's a lot of guards. Keontae Wagler. There's a bunch of guards in this draft, you guys, that have got a lot of talent. But the first thing they need to do, respectfully, is get rid of Ja Morant. Get rid of Ja freaking Morant. I don't want to see him on your team anymore at all. At all. I want him off your freaking team. Your team is not good. Your team has a lot of young talent. You got an injury-prone Zach Edey. You got a Ja Morant. Trade him to a team. Take back 1 first, because Ja is now worth a bunch of firsts. He's been injury-prone the last couple of years. Take back some bagged salaries and then 1 or 2 firsts and call it a day. Keep rebuilding your team around your young guys. I want to see how great Cedric Howard is. I want to see how good G.G. Jackson is. I want to see how good Jalen Wells is next season. See who's a guy who's a can't miss and who's someone I can get rid of. You got a bunch of point guards right here. Get rid of some of these guys, man. Get rid of one of these guys. But you already got Ja, Scottie Pippen, Clayton, Cam. Yeah, some of these guys need to be moved. I'm sorry, you got too many point guards, and you got a lot of guys on your team, bro. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They got a lot of guys on their team, you guys. They're one of the teams that have had so many role players on their team that I don't even know who they are. This Ruppert guy, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I have no clue who the fuck he is. I'm not joking. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, this team is the definition of ass. They're not good at all. Kevin Porter Jr., Ryan Rollins, AJ Green. That starting lineup, that first 3 in itself is not that good. Giannis, Miles Turner. Miles Turner has been a disappointment this year, in my opinion. Gary Trent Jr., Andre Jackson, Gary Harris, Kyle Kuzma, Tarion Prince, Bobby Portis, Pete Nance, Jericho Simmons. This team projected 9th unless they jump into the top 4, which would be great for the Milwaukee Bucks. This team needs to do one thing and one thing only. And we all know what it is. It involves number 34 for the Milwaukee Bucks. Top 5 player in the league. Trade his ass. Trade his ass. Point blank. Giannis Antetokounmpo needs to be off this Bucks team this offseason. I don't care when. Just before training camp, get this guy off your team. I'm tired of hearing about this guy Giannis. I'm tired of hearing him bitching, complaining. I'm tired of him at this point. He has 1 more year left in his deal, Bucks. I don't care if Giannis says, I'll sign an extension. Your team has no ways to improve this team, in my opinion. I think KPJ's actually been pretty good this year. Ryan Rollins has been a surprise this year, and you guys still suck. Yes, Giannis is injury prone. Get rid of him. Giannis, respectfully, Giannis and Miles Turner will be on the first thing out. I would tell them, don't even come back to Milwaukee, bro. Get all your stuff out your house. You will not be back on this team next year. Because I'll trade Turner to a team that wants a center. Giannis, you got the Knicks, you got the Rockets, you got the Heat. I'm trading him to one of those 3 spots. He's not going to the Lakers. Laker fans, I'm actually getting annoyed by Laker fans telling me, I hope we can get Giannis. Really? Because I don't. Our team needs a lot more than Giannis. A lot more. We had to re-sign Austin Reeves. We had to re-sign Luke Kennard, Rui, LeBron. I don't even know about LeBron next year. If we get Giannis in a trade where we trade, 3 picks, and then we go into next year with Austin, Luka, Giannis, Ayton, Marcus Smart, and then no role players, that's just not going to really impress me next year either. And Giannis is injury prone, so Laker fans just shut the fuck up when it regards to Giannis. I don't even want him at this point. Bucks, you need to rebuild because your team is just god awful, and I'm tired. I'm trying to talk about your team because your team's just pathetic. Doc Rivers, you need to be fired, respectfully. You need to be fired. And if anybody says the Bucks need to keep Giannis, bro, you're dumb. I'm not even trying to be funny. You guys have no cap space, bro. You're paying Dame $20 million for the next freaking 3 seasons. You paid Miles Turner 20 plus million. You have no cap space, no way to improve this dog shit of a team. No way. Like the only way the Bucks would have a chance to be anything is if you told me they jumped from like 9 to like top 4. But when I say that 9 to top 4, their pick is literally a swap with the Hawks. The Hawks have control over the Bucks pick and the Pelicans pick. So whoever has the worst pick, the Hawks are getting the best one. So if the Pelicans were to jump from wherever they're at to the top 3, let's say it'd be the second pick and the Bucks pick was 9. They're taking the one that's second and moving on. So the Bucks really don't know which pick they're gonna have. So like, in my opinion, there's no way they jump into the top 4. Plus the Pelicans, I don't think the Hawks would get that much lucky. I really don't think they're that lucky. But the Bucks, you're not gonna be great next year. So just get rid of Giannis, call it a day, man. I don't even like talking about Giannis at this point. So let's move on. Indiana Pacers. Their future next year, in my opinion, they're going to be a good basketball team regardless of what happens with their pick. Because I think Tyrese Halliburton next year, I think he's going to be playing. I think he's going to play really well. I think he's going to shoot the ball well. I think he's going to be really good next year. He's had a whole year to recover from his Achilles. Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, I know what type of role players those guys are. Pascal's a really good role player, scorer, all-NBA type player. Then Zubac is a great big. Their bench needs some work. Ben Shepherd, TJ, Jarris Walker, like their bench needs some work. Like Obi Toppin, their bench can improve. They can pick up somebody. But that second pick, you guys, in the NBA draft, they're projected to get second. If they drop out the top 5, because the lowest their pick can go is to 6. So they can drop to 6 in this draft. Or they could stay and end up being the first pick, second pick, third pick, fourth pick. But if they drop out the top 4, they drop to 5, let's say. The Clippers, who future looks better right now because they got Garland, they got Benedict Mathurin, would end up with a top 5 pick in the draft, which would be great for the LA Clippers. Amazing, in my opinion. But if the Pacers get this pick, and it's, let's say it's 3rd, 4th, 2nd, it could be any of those 3. And you're telling me they could draft a Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Darren Peterson, AJ, if they go one, like this team has a chance to be one of the better teams in the NBA next year and the future because you're gonna bring in a young star to go with Tyrese, with Pascal, with Nembhard, with Zubac. Like, I hope the Pacers keep their pick. Honestly, I don't want the Clippers to get this pick. I really don't. I want the Pacers to be top 4 and draft a stud. And next year we're talking about the Sixers. We're talking about the Pacers. You know, Celtics, Cavs. We're talking about so many teams in the East because these teams improved. I think the Wizards next year, you guys, I don't think he's shown the Wizards yet. He's shown them? I don't think he has. The Wizards, in my opinion, next year are going to be really good. Like, the East has a chance to be amazing next year. So I hope the East gets most of these young draft studs. And I just hope, like I said, I hope Tyrese is good next year because I'm really looking forward to watching him play basketball. He's going to change them from being one of the worst teams in the NBA to a top 5 seed next year. Guaranteed they're going to be a top 5 seed next year. I'd bet my life on it. Y'all. I would literally bet on that. Like, they're going to be a top 5 team in the East. And then this something came on my timeline earlier today, you guys. I talked about Deshae Frost the other day. It says an Instagram user shared a video of Deshae Frost allegedly hitting a woman. The reason I quit directing 10-episode series on YouTube, no man should ever hit a woman. I pray for the Lord, my God, Jesus Christ, forgive me. Let's listen to it.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, look, he did hit her.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm just coming downstairs, bro.
Yo, it looked like he did hit girl. It looked like he did hit her. I'm not going to say too much yet. Let me watch another angle, another thing.
You have to get your sister to rumble me, for real.
Bro,
for real. Get your sister. Get the fuck up.
Look, women, I will say this. I don't think you've seen no.
Oh, you shut the fuck up. You have to get your sister to rumble me, for real. For real.
I will say this, women. I will say this. stop bucking up with dudes that will actually hit you. Because there are dudes that will hit you. There are dudes like me that run from y'all because I'm not going to risk my freedom for hitting no woman, bro. I've never been the type, you guys, to ever even like threaten, like I'm going to hit you. Like that's not in my vocabulary. But there are dudes that will literally beat y'all up, bro. And I'm not playing. There's dudes where if you hit them, let's say a girl swings on me, there's a dude like me that'll run. And there's a dude that's not like me that'll punch you in your face. So I don't know why you bucking up like you about to fight Deshae. You know, because you could have a disagreement. We all have disagreements with people, men and women. I've had plenty. But I've never gotten their face like I'm going to do something to them. And I never smacked nobody. Because, like I said, I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Get your sister. Get the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Nigga lost his motherfucking mind. Go throw it. I don't give a. Nigga, I'm not bald head. I'm not your fucking sister, nigga. What is you talking about?
Bet that shit. Alright, bet. Bet that shit. Alright, bet that shit. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. What I'm
on my fucking life. Don't even take it that far. Don't even take it that far on camera. Do not take it that far. Shut up. Bro, you have to get your sister to rumble.
Yeah, bro. That is the definition, you guys, of a bad look for Deshae, bro. He is about to get hate from so much people, women mostly, dudes. And I'll say, because I wasn't there, I don't know what the fuck happened. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But keep your hands to yourself, people. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Men and women. Women, there's dudes that'll beat your behind, so don't do that. Men, do not be putting your hands on women just to be doing it, bro. Like, if you get in an argument, bro, who cares? Like, I really don't see the point, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have a core memory, you guys. A core memory of this type of situation happening to where linking up with someone who I was talking to at the moment. You know, they were cool. They had a little vibe. They were a little ghetto, but they were bad. You know, whatever. And I remember I did that little NGL question thing on Snap. Like, this was a long time ago. Like, years ago. Like, 5 to 7 plus, maybe. And I remember someone was like, "Oh yeah, I actually like you." Like in one of those responses. And I remember I said it out loud, and I literally showed her. It was like a question, like it was like they literally said like, "I actually like you," whatever, blah blah, right? And this girl got so mad she got out the car, right? She gets out the car. Gets out the fucking car. And proceeds, y'all, to swing on me 3 times and miss most of them, connected to me once in my face. And then they just walked off and left. And I was trying to like walk them home. They're like, "Nah, I'm gonna walk." And after that, I did not talk to that girl. I did not talk to that girl. After that, I did not text her, nothing. I said, I cannot deal with a crazy chick, bro. I can't. I cannot deal with people that, like, if there's a girl that's actually like trying to hit me, like she was trying to literally haymaker, like punch me, like hurt me. It's different when a girl is mad at you and they smack you. That shit is like, I don't like that either. But when you done something wrong, you kind of just take it and, you know, let it be. But when they try to really like punch you to like actually like leave a mark in your face, oh nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't be putting your hands on me. You can be putting your hands on me. I don't play that shit. You think I play that shit? You gonna put your hands on me? You crazy. I don't care if we are married. I don't care what it is, bro. I'll divorce you. I'll break up with you in a second, bro. If you try to hurt me. If you just try to hit me because you mad, I could deal with that all day long. But if you try to actually like hurt me, nah, bro. I would never go for that bullshit in my life. Ever. Ever. The Denver Nuggets starters are outside of Jokic. The Nuggets are all out. Wait, so Jokic is playing tomorrow? Versus the Lakers are huge favorites to get the 3 seed tomorrow. Bro, I'm sorry. Hold up, you guys. I don't even care. Who the fuck cares about the 3 seed in the West? Everybody's a demon in the West. I don't care. Hold on, I want to see what this said. Having a baby for money is wild to me in general because it's a gamble. You're trying to become entitled to money that was never yours. Like, y'all don't see how how bonkers that is. All you did was lay down with him. No relationship, no partnership, nothing. Hit his assets is crazy. Hold on, what? Hold on, yeah. This girl, the woman who got hit by Deshae, says he did it because she refused to have sex with him. Yo, that was me that he hit, all because I refused to have sex with him. I'm glad the truth is coming out. God will handle him. Hold up. And let's see this right here.
Give me a new fucking wig.
She said, God will handle him. Hold up. She said, because I refused to have sex with him. You guys, I bet everything in my body she had sex with him. I bet my life she did. Hold on. Bro, I swore I thought this shit was with that Renee girl, those little twins. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Give me a new fucking wig. Hey.
Yo, the fact that some of y'all women lie so easily, it's like hilarious to me, bro. Y'all are like exceptional, like finessers and liars and shit. That's funny. Hold on, I want to see this. Ethical tankers. Mavs and Kings. Facts, because their team's low-key just been ass. Like, AD got traded. Your team's not good. Kyrie's out. He said unethical is the Pacers, Wizards, Jazz, and Grizzlies. He is so correct in this tweet because the Pacers have sat Siakam and Nembhard and all those guys for no reason. Played guys that are like legitimately G League guys. Wizards would literally go out their way to bench like 20-year-olds. Not play 20-year-olds, not play their best players. Trae Young hasn't played in how long? Anthony Davis hasn't played for the Wizards the entire season. Unethical. Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen has not came back. Jaren Jackson was hurt, supposedly. Like, it's been bad. And the Grizzlies, I don't know if the Grizzlies have been unethical because Ja's been hurt, Zach Edey's hurt. Like, their team's not that good. So I wouldn't even put them in this category. They're just not good right now. He said, which one do the Nets fall in? Not gonna lie, the Nets is so confusing because they are winning games they shouldn't be and are resting their whole team. That's true. That's very true. Hold up. Oh my gosh, more Deshae stuff. Hold up.
Just like, I didn't want to like give him weird vibes. So I just like, okay, cool. Like, I'll be there. Never came. Then we going to bowl. When we go on a boat, I want to have sex straight up. Bold as shit. He is bold. I didn't want to like give him weird vibes. So I just like, okay, cool. Like, I'll be there. Never came. Then we go on a boat. When we go on a boat, I want to have sex straight up. Bold as shit. He is bold as shit. Tomorrow I want to have sex with you.
Hey, no, on some real, I will tell y'all this, bro. A lot of y'all be beating around the bush when y'all want to clap someone. Now, y'all shouldn't be that blunt, but like, a lot of you guys be going on dates and stuff when y'all don't even want to be out on dates. That's probably the lamest shit you could do. Just be honest with them. Just be like, hey, I want you to come over. That kind of says what you want to do as is. When you say you want them to come over, that means you want them to come over and you clap them cheeks. But if you going and taking people out on dates you don't like, that's lame. That is lame. I literally mean that. That is lame. That's pathetic, bro. You gotta pay money for someone you don't even care about one bit is lame to me. I don't do that. I don't do that. No, if I'm actually interested in someone and I'm not even thinking about clapping, yeah, I'll take someone on a date, multiple dates. That's cool. My intentions are pure. Like, I actually want to get to know you. But if my intentions are not pure, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Deshae, I respect that, bro. I respect that. Like, he's like, yeah, I want to clap you. You bad. Cool. You know, when she says no, you move forward. You're not that soft dude that's taking her on 10, 15 dates, ain't getting none. Like, those type of dudes are pathetic. If your intention is to date someone, like, that's when it's cool when you taking them out. But if you want to clap, say you want to clap.
Blah. So when he told me that, I go to the other girls and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna try to have sex with me. I'm not really with that. So we all came up with a plan. Well, not we all, me, Sin, and Riley, we all came up with a plan that whenever he tried to pull me downstairs, they're gonna be like, no, we're talking about something, like we're having a serious like girls talk. And that's what happened. He caught on.
So he tried to take you upstairs and then he got mad at you and he hit you. Okay, let's run with that. Let's run with that, y'all. Let's run with that.
That we all came up with that plan and he got angry. And then if y'all peep in the video, I probably told him. No, because they was with me. But if y'all peep in the video, I'm like, don't do that on camera, don't do that on camera. Because he basically tried to say that I said he was trying to rape me. I never said that. He wasn't trying to rape me. I'm not going to put that.
Stop saying that R word, bro. I'm on Twitch, bro. Ma'am, stop saying that R word, bro. Jesus Christ, you'll get me in trouble. Stop saying that R word, bro.
Nobody, but you was trying to fuck me, bitch.
Yeah, say that. Say he was trying. Yeah, no, bro, chill out with that R word. Bro, she's about to get me mad saying that off rip. Twitch, they're going to come for me, bro. She's saying the R word, bro. Chill out. Like, please stop, bro.
I said, no, I did not want to fuck. Simple, thank you. Simple as that. Like, so... Anyway, y'all, that's what happened, bro. He got mad because I told the other girls he was trying to have sex, and I came up with a plan that I didn't want to have sex. Like, no, I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for that, boy. Fuck.
I don't know how true this is. Like I said, I just saw the girl that got hit by him kissing him, so I don't know what to believe. But I am obviously was not there, so this is all allegedly, bro. This is all allegedly. Just so I do not get in trouble. Why does my thing still say Cardi B, bro? Oh, I thought I changed it. I thought I changed that, bro. That should get on my nerves, bro. That's actually pretty funny. Let's see. Let's hear what Lacey got to say. Hold on.
Other hand. Like, what are y'all saying? Y'all are trying to defend this shit? Fuck no, bro. You don't ever lay your hands on a woman. No. No, dude. No. I pray to God that there's got to be, like, bro, there's no, like, I mean, that's just disgusting. Never lay your hands on a woman, ever. Ever. There is no...
My point of view, I've never hit a woman, bro. So, you know, I've never raised my hand to ever want to hit them. Like, that's not what I do. You know, other people are different, I guess, but I would never do that. I think I've said that. I'm not on that type of vibe, you know, to be hitting women. But
no circumstance ever in the world where you should ever lay your hands.
Now, I would say I don't believe him. I don't believe when that. Like, if a girl's really trying to hurt you, you could backhand someone, bro. Like, if a girl's really trying to like hurt you, like, I'm not talking about like hurt, like damn near kill, like really hurt you. You know, throw some shit that, or you know, just try to stab you. You have all right to hit them in their face, bro, because they're trying to really like take you out. So I don't believe with Lacey. Like, there's no reason. Nah, that's not true at all. But if a girl upset hits you or some, like, I say walk away. And I said there's no reason to, if you're upset, to be hitting a girl if you're just mad at her, bro. That's dumb. Like, all these dudes I've seen, all these famous people that like hit their girl, I don't care how crazy a girl talks to me, bro. You're not gonna have me raising my fist. Like, you might piss me off, but I know, like, I ain't going to jail for you for nothing. Like, if y'all ever see, if I ever ever in life, you ever see somebody that, oh, Chris assaulting a woman, bro, that shit is cap. Because I be running from y'all, bro. I have ran from women, bro. One of my exes tried to hit me, bro. I ran in the parking lot, bro, like away from them. I'm not hitting you, bro. I'm not hitting nobody. I like being free. I ain't going to prison. Respectfully, I ain't going to prison. Tomorrow's the last game we root for a loss for a long. Tomorrow's the last game we root for a loss for a long time. This game after that, the Mavs will be adding Kyrie, Derek Lively, and a top 10 pick. I don't know why y'all said Derek Lively, like that motherfucker isn't always hurt. But another first-round pick with a stacked draft class and a potential MLE signing, not to mention year 2 Coop. This team should improve their win-loss record in a big way. Brighter days are ahead starting this fall. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Uh-oh.
Exchanged. Oh, shit. Oh.
So if someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to. Oh, shit. Oh.
So if someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to fight.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you. What would you do?
I'm going to uppercut her.
You're going to fight a woman?
If she hits me, yes. If you can hit a man, you can get hit like a man. I'm sorry. I'm telling you.
I would tell my kids to not be on that type of timing, though. I wouldn't. I don't like when people say like we all know men and women are different. We know if I hit a woman, it's gonna be bad. Like I can imagine me being as big as I am hitting a woman. Like I would tell my kids like if a girl starts being aggressive, bro, get away from them, bro. Run away. Like run. Don't hit them. Run. Tell a teacher, bro. Snitch on them, bro. Like if that happened in school, bro, I'd say snitch, bro. I'm sorry. There's nothing positive you're gonna get out of hitting a girl, bro. Like. If let's say a girl, let's say they were talking about like middle school, and that girl like slaps this out of a guy, and the dude gets pissed and punches her, bro. Do y'all think the girl's gonna get suspended or in trouble at all? No. I think you're getting suspended for like weeks. Cops getting called. Like it's not a good comparison. Like y'all know what time it is when it comes to men and women, bro. Like one gets treated like they're women. Like yeah, like we, even too good. Like you could beat the shit out of a guy. You could, Amber Heard and, Johnny Depp. You guys know how that went. But don't be like Deshae, bro, when it comes to that. I never would.
Why the fuck would you uppercut me? What the fuck?
I didn't say uppercut. I said slap.
Then I'm going
Oh, yeah, women be slapping guys for real, bro. I've been hit by, like, half people I messed with, dated. When y'all women get mad, bro, y'all get emotional, y'all start hitting and swinging, bro. On God, y'all start swinging and hitting, bro. And if you dated women, they really do be hitting you, bro. If they get pissed, you don't have to put their hands on them at all. You say anything that pisses them off, bro, they will try to smack you in the face, gang.
Never been slapped before?
And we exchanged.
He said we exchanged. Oh. Yeah, don't be like that nigga, bro. He dumb as hell, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, and you guys, this is what I talked about when I said the Hawks have control over their 2 picks. Hawks are currently the 6th seed and are 19-5 since the All-Star break. They have a real chance to land one of Devonta, Peterson, Cam Boozer, or Kelly Wilson in the draft. All these odds all go to the Atlanta Hawks. They have control, you guys, over both those picks, bro. The Hawks have pretty much 43%. The Hawks have a 43% chance at landing a top 4 pick in the draft because they have control over these 2 teams' picks. So the Pelicans pick is strictly Atlanta's, and so if Pelicans are garbage in its top 3, instead of Atlanta taking Milwaukee's, they'll take the New Orleans. Like, isn't it nice to be a Hawks fan right now? Like, what if the Hawks get the number 1 pick in the draft? What if the Hawks get AJ or Darren to go with Jalen Johnson in that young core? Like, that would be deadly. That would be deadly. I don't care about Sidney Sweeney, bro. Okay, sorry. Yeah. OKC better pray the Clippers don't get the AC. Playoff Kawhi is good enough to send them home. Bro. What? Did this guy just say that Kawhi could send the best team in the NBA home in the first round? I'm not even gonna comment, bro. I sound like an idiot. I'm not even gonna comment, bro. Hold on, you guys. I want to see some that Cooper Flagg versus Victor Wembanyama. Hold up. I actually didn't watch any of that game, you guys.
Earlier this year between the Mavs and Spurs, where Wemby hit 5 first-half threes. Oh, and first 3 minutes of the quarter. Pull-up 3 for Coop. Bullseye. 2 for Adala. I like that, man. That's good. On the drive and a lob. Cooper pulls up, rattles it in on February 28th. He signed for next year. Coop bumped off balance by Carter Bryant, and he hits. Coop on the drive against Carter Bryant. High off the glass. Now we understand why. Bryant is defending. Coop shooting. Launches. Yes, sir. Coop on the bounce. In the paint. Floater. Drop.
Do a left-hand floater?
Coop on the bounce.
You guys, this guy just hit a left-hand floater over Wemby like it was just nothing, you guys. This is Larry Bird with some athleticism, you guys. This is the next great White Hope. This guy, he is a left and a right hand. He's hitting his 3-ball. He's 6'9". He's explosive. He's probably one of the low-key, one of the most hyped prospects that I've been a fan of, like, ever. Like, I'm thinking about Wemby. I knew Wemby was going to be special, right? But there was Zion. There was Markelle Fultz. Anthony Davis. Like, take out LeBron, because LeBron in 2003, I wasn't really watching basketball like that. I was a little kid. But I think he has a chance to be as good as anybody in NBA history. And you guys are saying, yeah, I think he has a chance to be as good as anybody in NBA history ever. Like, he could be one of the best to ever play. And this is strictly off his talent and what he's been doing recently, you guys. It's not off, what did it say, 17 minutes? Oh, an hour, 17 minutes, okay. This is not off, it's off strictly seeing what he did at Duke. He was player of the year. He was 18 to start that. He was 17, and then he was 18 his freshman year. Then at 18 and 19, he's averaging 21, 6, and 4. Luka averaged 21, 6, and Luka's second year, he went from 21 to 28, 29. I wouldn't be surprised if Cooper jumps from 20 to 26, 27, and is all NBA second team next year or third team. I wouldn't be surprised if he's that good next year. His talent is unreal.
In the paint, floater, drop. Yep, mentioned that one. It's a lot, man. It's a long injury report. Cooper in the paint, counted with the points, and didn't shoot the ball well the last game. If you're the number one option, then you got to come back and do it again the next night. Cooper with it on the move against Luke Cornett. Step back on the baseline. He scores again. Traditional center that is out of the floor. Into the shot clock, and it's another. He seems like there's a little bit of discomfort. He's looked over at the bench a couple of times. Christie for 3, and he... Powell. Just a little touch lead for Cooper to drive, and he finishes up.
Do you guys not remember his first game of the season, how bad he looked? How bad he looked as an 18-year-old in that first game against the Spurs, and how the demon Wemby looked. Wemby the best player in the league that game, and he couldn't hit any shots in the paint, floaters. Wemby was swatting his shit, and now he's just finishing. He's just finishing over Wemby like it's not a problem.
Coop to the corner, caught it, drives against Harrison Barnes. Now fires a pull-up. Cooper driving, pulling up against Carter Bryant. Cross court.
That dude, man. Man, good luck, NBA. Good luck, NBA. And I mean that literally. Good luck, NBA. Because when Cooper hits his peak, when he's 25 and he's in year 7, 8, good luck. Good fucking luck. This is a scary trend too. The team with the worst record has fallen every year under the new lottery system. 2019 third, 22nd, 21 second, 2022 third, 2023 fifth. The way they've changed the lottery to where teams that aren't even trash get the number 1 pick is just garbage. Like the Dallas Mavericks getting the number 1 pick was cool for the NBA because Luka got traded, but I want these bad teams to like get the good players, bro. Like Philly tanked for like 5 years. They got Embiid, they got Simmons. They became like a good team that could compete. I don't want to see teams that don't need the number 1 pick get the number 1 pick, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like the new lottery odds at all. Bruce, I don't care about these motherfuckers, bro. It says Pettiford plans to return to Auburn for his junior season. Average 15 a game as a sophomore. Projects to be one of the top guards in the spot next year. Oh, yeah, he's going to be really good. Shout out to him. I thought he was going to go to the draft his freshman year, but shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. She says, intentionally hid assets to avoid. The mom stated has an LLC and a business registered in California, business and infraction, principal address, and a bank account and a position search. I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Good? Nah, you got a whole man coming to my career. You want some toxic shit. I get your ass.
Yeah. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be laughing, bro. I literally should. The way this was gritting his teeth 2 seconds before. What? Yeah, no comment, y'all. No comment. All right, you guys, I'm about to dip out of here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm about to be out of here. I'm tired of this shit already, bro. It's only 4 o'clock and I'm sleepy, bro. I'm about to dip up out of here, bro. I appreciate y'all being on stream with me, whoever looks at this video. I'm out of here.